Last time we discussed about what attachments are and how they can block us and all different types of attachments. This time, let's understand how we can release and heal the attachments gracefully.
The graceful
Hi,
part
Abby.
is extremely important, right, Tanveer? Welcome to Right
Very true,
Within.
Abby. Very true, Abby. Actually, letting go happens many times, but we are forced. It is
Yes.
difficult. The universe
Yeah.
pushes us, and it is more like a struggle and a suffering rather than, and it's painful at times. However, what if we could do it more gracefully?
Yeah. How, when we say gracefully, it's also honoring ourselves, right?
Yes,
Because just to let that attachment be, right? We forget to our own existence because we are
right.
so hell bent on holding on rather than letting go.
Yeah,
We're doing disservice to ourselves.
right.
Sometimes we often go above and beyond to keep letting that happen to us, keep letting things pass by because that's the norm, keep
Yeah,
holding a tight grip, though the sand is slipping from the palm,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we're
yeah,
actually hurting ourselves in the process.
yeah. People say that letting go is really very difficult, right? And that's a belief. I would really say it as a belief, right? Like just now, what you said, right? If I'm holding on, look at the amount of energy that I am putting on to just hold to my hands, just holding my hands tight, right? Holding on tightly. The tighter I hold on to, the more energy that I'm putting in it. And I'm not able to do anything, right? I'm just not able to do anything. I'm just holding on. What is the energy to just let go? It's just nothing. So it's a belief. It's a belief that letting go is difficult. It's not. It is our ego, it is our fear that puts in, that says that no, it's difficult, so that it can hold on. How we can start is just once we are aware, we know that there is this attachment, right? From this awareness, if we can just ask this question, and this actually applies to all of the fear, but here as we are addressing attachments, like what is the worst thing that would happen if I let go of it? Okay, because sometimes these fears are so suppressed and they're so deep, they do not come out. We don't even realize there is a fear. All right, but the moment we ask that fear, ask that question, what's the worst thing that would happen if I let go of it? You will start seeing the fears that are there, and the moment you see and you acknowledge that fears, they dissipate. The power, they lose the power on
Power.
you. They lose that power on you, right? And it's easier for you to let go.
There
So
was
this is a
a very
starting point,
powerful
actually.
exercise that I think it was a while back that you made me do. And one of that was during the meditation, right? Where we tell ourselves that I take my power back
Yeah,
from all the places, all the
yeah,
people, and all the things that no
yeah.
longer serve me and my
Right.
purpose. I let go in peace. I'm grateful
Mm.
for what it was for me, but it no
Yeah,
longer belongs in the frame of things for me.
right.
Yeah.
Very true. And that's the soul fragment exchange that we do, like bringing a power back and also with the intention. So the second way of doing it, once you understand and see the fears, another way of doing it is, okay, I know that I'm attached to this person, for example, or I'm attached to this outcome. Like giving an interview, a lot of people, why do they feel, you don't see responses, and this has happened to so many of my clients and friends. Like they go for interviews and they're attached to the outcome, and then rejection, rejection, rejection. The moment they let go of the attachment to, they just give the interview, move on, let's see what else, just go on with life. All right, and they get the job offers from where they would have never expected also. So it's so important. So it's as an intention, right? That okay, this is what I'm attached to. Say I'm attached to this person, just put an intention in your mind that I love this person and I still let go of this person.
Yeah.
Or the person's, or the person's reaction, or the need of person's behavior in certain way. There are thousands and hundreds and thousands of relationships which are suffering because of this attachment, right?
Right.
Whether it is a partnership relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a parent child, whether it is sibling, whether business part, all sorts of relationships are suffering because they are attached to each other. Imagine a world where everyone would just let everyone be, let go, and everyone is still there,
Yeah.
right? There's so much of ease the moment, just when you talk about letting go, there is so much of ease in that energy of letting go. So with the intention that okay, I let go of it, and if you keep doing that more as much, it's kind of an affirmation, but it's with every awareness that, okay, I feel I'm attached to this or I need this. And I'm like, okay, I let go. Okay, let go. Let go. Let them. Let it be. All of that. And sometimes there is attachments to ourselves. You can just, okay, fine. You've made mistakes. You have so much of attachment of what you are and you want to be in a certain way. And then you cannot be, right? You do make mistakes. You do fail. If you keep saying this to yourself, all right, there will be more and more release happening, and it's happening gracefully. You're not being forced to let go. So it's not like it's a difficult breakup or a difficult divorce or a difficult business partnership. It can be done gracefully if you just have to
Yeah.
let go of it. You don't have to be pushed out of a job, or you don't have to be
Absolutely.
pushed out of anything,
Yeah.
you just
Absolutely.
allow that to happen and see what else is possible. What
Okay.
more? What next? The moment you are more open to what else is possible, the letting go becomes more and more easy. So yeah, that's another way of looking at letting go. Another beautiful way, especially when it comes to emotions, of letting go is write. Journaling that we discussed, right? It
Absolutely.
helps release. It helps release of a
Yeah.
lot of emotions, right? Sometimes you just feel, so you breathe it out, do some breath work. Breath work is beautiful in terms of releasing emotions. Cry it out if you have to cry it out. Walk it out.
Absolutely.
All these are the ways you can release emotions, because emotions is not like something I may just be able to intend, and you can still do it, but intention is the basic of it. But as a practice,
Yeah.
when you do these practices of journaling or breath work or of meditation or workout with the intention of releasing these emotions,
Yeah.
you will see the shift in your life, in the way you feel and the things that come to you after that.
Absolutely. There's a beautiful line by Rumi. It says, when the soul lies down on the grass, the world is too full to talk about. It's as if the fullness, the freedom from that attachment
Yeah.
is so immense that you then look at things from a different perspective altogether, right?
Yeah.
When you have the courage to walk away from things which probably would have meant the world to you, right? If they're meant for you, they will come back. Hanging on to them in that toxic version of what you call, according to you, as love, or a great job, or a
Mm.
status in the society, or any relationship, or even a place for that matter. A
Yeah.
place might
Yeah.
not be helping us per se,
Yeah.
right? It's not
Mm.
great for our inner growth. We're not getting an opportunity in a workplace, or we are
Yeah.
not being seen, heard, felt by our partner. It is difficult to communicate. So it's becoming toxic, right? The
Yeah.
moment we release that, heal, let go,
Mm.
heal, and let me heal from that.
Yeah.
In due course of time, I think everything has got a shelf life, right?
Yeah.
Everything's got a
Yeah.
shelf life. In due course of time, they will get molded. Situations will get molded. We get wiser with situations like this, right?
Yeah.
We enhance
Mm.
our mind to accept things a
Mm.
little more than we did when we were younger.
Yeah.
Our level of forgiveness
Mm.
increases. That
Yeah.
we'll only be able to do when we make space. Forgive and let go. Forgive and let go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let them,
Mm.
right?
Let them.
They want to
And
walk,
what
walk.
happens?
And
Yeah. Yeah. So what happens is, here, when you are in that state of, you let go, you let them, and that happens, you're, first of all, you're taking your power back, right? Because you're allowing. That doesn't mean you do not, you have your boundaries and all of that, right? You can always stand up for yourself and all of that. But from there, from that point, from that space, now you can make a choice. So if it's in a person where there's a behavior, all right, and you're attached to that person, and you still go on with the behavior, but the moment you understand that this person is like this, now you come from a point of choice.
yeah,
You let them be. You are not changing people. You're not fixing people. It's not your
absolutely.
job. And you
Right.
cannot till the time that person is not ready to fix, right? Then you have a choice. You get a choice. Okay, this person is this, or whether it's your boss, whether it's your job, whether it's your whatever. This is how it is. I let that be. I let go of that. And now what do I do? Because if I'm stuck that on the outcome, that this is the only way it should be, then I've given up all my choice. There is no choice that I have, because I'm so stuck on that outcome.
Yeah,
Okay, but the moment I let go of that outcome and I just see for what it is, I am like, okay, now what choice can I make? And that increases more possibilities, it brings in more possibilities and more opportunities and stuff like
right.
that. At the physical level, Abby, and I have seen miracles happen with just this small habit, all right, like attachments. attachments when we hold on to things. मेरे बचपन की ये चीज, my childhood memory,
Yeah.
or the memory of my loved one, or your children or your parents and all of that. And there's nothing wrong with having those memories. But when you are holding their stuff, what are you doing? You're emotionally holding on to them.
Yeah.
All right. That creates the energy to be stuck. It creates disease. It's emotional. It's emotional stuckness. Your energies get blocked. And I've seen umpteen number of examples where people have hoarded and who have this habit of hoarding.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
They are very much susceptible. The risk increases in terms of cancer. Because what does cancer do? The cancer cells are attaching.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if you see energetically, it's the same concept, conceptually, like technically.
Yeah.
And you keep attaching. And what are you doing emotionally? You are attached to all of this hoarding, everything that you're hoarding.
Yeah.
I've seen miracles happen when people have started decluttering their homes,
Absolutely.
their email boxes, their phones. Now it's digital clutter, right?
Yeah.
As they have started decluttering, their life has started transforming, moving into different houses, getting new jobs, health getting better, more aware, more happier, more peaceful, just by decluttering. A lot of us have this habit in this. So you start from your home, you start from your desk, you start from your cupboard, you start from your purse, you start from your phone. The moment you start deleting and letting go, that's the process of letting go. That's the easiest way of letting go.
Absolutely.
Is just delete. Because when you are deleting those photographs, or you're deleting those messages, which may be old chats or whatever that is, or if you're deleting those emails, or you are discarding of those clothes and items and things that you're attached to, you are also releasing the emotions,
that part
the
of you,
space, that part of you. And releasing doesn't mean losing them. It's not giving them up, because that energy or that memory, those experience will be with you forever. Only you're doing that is going to be there with you. But releasing them is actually letting go of them, so they are free and you are free.
And which makes us much lighter.
Much lighter. Like even in the last example that I gave, the child holding on to the mother and crying doesn't allow the mother or the child to do anything. But if knowing you have that faith and trust that they are there, or that thing is there, or whatever you deserve and you ask for is there. The moment you have asked for, that means its energy is there. You just have to bring it into the physical reality. And that only happens when you let go of whatever you asked for.
Absolutely. Again, this was a lovely subject, Tanveer, that we discussed. It is important to understand that attachment also needs boundaries, and the boundary is letting go. The more space we make, the more free we are, free in our mind, body, and soul. Thank you for joining us for this episode. It was very calming, rather. In fact, I had a lovely time chatting about this very important subject, Tanveer. Thank you for enlightening us. Yeah.
Thank you, Abby. It was really wonderful discussing this. And yes, let's hope people are more open and understand what letting go is, so that they can make their lives easy. And it can be graceful.
Absolutely. Bye for now. See you in the next episode.
Yeah. Goodbye. See you.